Ooh, dang it. You suck. That's on tape. You suck. Since the last video, I've had a CT scan and a bone scan, and thankfully those have both come up completely clean. It's a small tumor in the left breast and in the lymph node, so they want to shrink that with chemo and see if they can clear up the lymph nodes so that when I have surgery at the end of all of this, they're taking out much less. I am pretty much an optimist. I can be serious, but I don't like to remain serious for long. And so when I got this diagnosis of cancer, it was overwhelming, of course. And it took me a little bit of time before I told my friends. I sent a huge mass text. Within about 10 minutes, I had 3 mammogram and radiation jokes, which of course made me laugh out loud till I was crying because something had to break the seriousness. Several of us at school put pink streaks in our hair just because we could. We try to make light of things. Whether my friends would normally do that or not, they do that for me because they know that I just have to laugh. I'm a little nervous about getting the port and getting chemo this week. I've been watching videos and reading articles, and most of that has helped me to see that chemo's not what it used to be. It's not like the movies from the 80s and 90s where they were horribly sick, but it's still that I have to have poison put in me. And that's scary. I know that I'm going to be taken to the very edge of death to kill the cancer. And survival rates are amazing. They're really, really good. But I still have to be the one that does this. It's me who's going through this, not watching someone else. My family, I think, are doing okay. Our daughter is at college. She calls and FaceTimes daily. It used to be once or twice a week, and now it's once or twice a day. It's just like having her in the living room. And I think she just wants to hang on to every moment that she can. My son doesn't talk about it very much. We do enjoy each other's company, and I think he's processing it as much as a 16-year-old boy can. And my husband's great. We're doing this project so you can hear about my cancer journey, but also so he has something to do. Because he just needs something to do. He doesn't walk through this himself, he just watches me do it. So he's trying to do the best that he can to help me, and I appreciate that, and it kind of makes me giggle a little bit. This week, I get my port in, which freaks me out a little bit, because it's something that's going to be stuck in me. I know it's under the skin, but still it's this thing sticking in my body, and that just kind of grosses me out. And then the end of the week is my first infusion of chemotherapy. So some big scary things ahead. I believe that God made me specifically. He made each one of us, but he knit us together in our mother's womb, that he was there at the time that you were being formed. I believe that with all my heart. I believe that he knows me so intimately and he cares about me so very much, that this is a journey that he's going on with me, that this isn't something that he kind of said, okay, well, there you go, work it out. He goes with me on this journey. He goes before me on this journey. He's waiting for me in the operating room for tomorrow for the port to be put in. He's waiting for me in the chemo room for later in the week. The verse in Exodus chapter 14, verse 14, was shared with me by a former student of mine, and it really just resonated with me. It says, God fights for you, you need only to stand still. And when I read that, I was like, that's it. Like, I'm going to hold on to that. So I don't have to fight. I just have to stand still. I just have to let God do the work for me. So don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell for notifications if you'd like to follow along. I hope you do.